Morning! Here we go, another day, and this time we're going to Epcot. And a successful morning, we managed to get, we being I, got Genie Plus, then we've got Group 20 on Guardians. Our first Lightning Lane selection is Remy's. New ride day.
It is.
New ride day.
You're not sure how you feel about it?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'll tell you how I feel about it afterwards, for sure. I mean, I'm doing it, so, you know, what can you do?
Are you afraid of the dark?
No. I just like being able to see what I'm doing and where I'm going. Apparently the ride's amazing. Everyone says they love it, so I've got to do it. Be a brave mouse and have a good time.
Yes.
Let's go and get the bus. Hi, Epcot.
Too busy now.
Yes.
We got called for Guardians.
It's about 8:20, and they said we need to get there by 9:10, which is obviously plenty of time. So we can do that.
Doing Guardians first.
Yep, no time to warm up to it, it's happening. I can't be sick if I've not eaten anything, so that's fine. I'm starving, so
maybe... don't be sick near me.
This will make you not happy, but this is the first time in a park this holiday.
You be quiet.
Oh, getting a map. Like an absolute novice. Hello, Spaceship Earth. How very nice to see you again. So Guardian should be up and round to the left, where the massive building will be.
I can smell food.
Yeah, I know.
Like hot dogs. I'm also hoping that the shoppy here is going to have some good stuff. I mean, we haven't done a full Disney Springs sweep. Morning.
Morning.
But the like Animal Kingdom yesterday. Where's all the Animal Kingdom merch? There's like...
There was Tomorrowland merch in Animal Kingdom, wasn't there? I'm sure, well, the shop here is always great.
I'm very excited for this Guardians. May I just add?
I'm looking forward to eating around the world later.
Yes.
We've got our Disney dining card thing, so a lot of that will get spent today.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I remember the construction walls down here now. Over here towards the ride. Because there was a little stage in front of it last year, wondering what on earth that stage was used for.
I could do a little wee.
Oh, well done. There's a place for that. Very, very cool looking. Amazing, very impressive.
We scanned them.
I'm so excited.
On board, Peter Quill has claimed that the most important item on the disc worth sharing with the universe is the musical message from your Terran, Chuck Berry.
There's lots of walking so far.
I was there as a kid, and I mean, I cannot wait to get to go back and ride Horizons.
We've done it.
We've done it.
How was the ride?
It's super fun.
It was strange. I thought it was very tame, and I knew going into it that it was a big track, so I expected big track to equal long ride. All of a sudden it was finished, which I thought was strange.
I did, throughout the ride, I didn't really follow along the story very well. I think probably because I was more concerned with my hair kept getting like blasted in my face.
I'll probably have a more informed opinion the next time, because I can just sit on there and enjoy it and try and follow along the story.
Yeah.
This time the story kind of passed me by.
Make sure you put your hair up for this ride.
Yeah, I did. I just took mine off.
Should we get something
Let's
to
get
eat?
some breakfast. Not been in the Connections eatery before, but don't mind if I do. It opens at 11, we can't eat here. Okay, next try for breakfast is Sunshine Seasons. Let's see what they have. And it might end up just being some cake. Breakfast was a very nutritious sugar cookie and muffin. Just needed to eat at that point, didn't matter what it was.
We were very close to hungry.
If I didn't eat then, there was no way I was walking anywhere else.
Breakfast is so difficult, unless you want some cake.
Or you can eat a bacon and egg sandwich type thing, like a lot of those places, like Starbucks here, they've all got those muffins. That was just a little bit of something before we walk around the world, which is the main focus of eating today.
It is.
And while we're in Sunshine Seasons, soaring was only 10 minutes.
I wonder what row we'll be on.
What row indeed? A good row. Wonky Eiffel Tower, anyone? I think 10 minutes is basically a walk-on.
When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties.
You had a glorious time on Soarin', didn't you?
Yeah, Soarin' was narrated the whole way around for me by this very excitable young child next to me.
Okay, just there are other people on this ride too, sweetie.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
But then we are grumpy old people.
That's true.
With no children.
Yeah.
So
we're going to walk around to Creations.
So there is a reason why I've asked Moochie if we could come and do this. I want to go to the shop. I've been waiting for this shop.
That's the reason. Anything else is just.
I've been waiting for this shop for ages, and I don't want to wait until the end of the night and all the good stuff's gone.
Means you have to carry it around all day.
Maybe I will.
You have to.
Maybe I'll put it in your bag.
No, my backpack is closed. It's so bright, I wish I had my sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Then we're going to walk around to France to do Remy, and then we'll walk around the world, which is the wrong way, because normally we'd go via Mexico, but...
Ooh, are we going the wrong way?
We'll have to if you want to go straight to Remy's ride. Creations. Let's see what different stuff there is to last year.
Little sippy cup. It's $35. It's quite a lot. It's the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway. I haven't seen this one before, and I think it would be this one because I don't have a pink type of bag. A lot of my bags are blue. $85. Yeah, this would be.
That's the one so far?
Yeah.
What are you buying?
This, $29.99. Nice colour, just tried it on. Sort of fun print all round.
It's a good one.
It's a nice park t-shirt.
Mitchell won't let me buy this one. It's the Coach one.
A mere $595. It's fine.
Although I did see these, the Coach ones, and
How much are they?
I actually quite like them. $2.85. No thanks. I do really like this one as well, but I do have like a couple of navy bags. I suppose maybe back at home, navy is like darker bags are more wearable. But this is just, it's super fun. Mooch has bought his t-shirt and we've got a Food and Wine pin. We've decided to leave the bag here for now because we've got to carry it around all day. But if they don't have the bag later, then I'm going to make Moochie buy me the Coach one.
Oh, and I just heard Ellie, as she was packing the bag, she doesn't want to buy the bag because she doesn't want to carry it around all day. And then if it's sold out, we have to buy the $600 bag. I don't think those are not the rules of a fair game.
You should be a gentleman and offer to carry it for me.
I am not carrying
I'm not doing that.
that for you.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm not a donkey. I am not an owl. Promised we wouldn't normally walk right.
Yeah, but we're not. We're going to our ride and then we're going to come back and do it the right way.
The correct way.
Yeah, the right way.
Just get confused with the right way, going right.
The right way is the left way.
2 years ago, when we came, I think this was a new booth, and all we could hear people saying as we were walking around the park was, "Oh, shimmering sips." I'm looking forward to getting to the point of the day where I come back on the camera and say, I'm so full, I couldn't eat anything more. Because right now, I've got high hopes. I reckon I can eat anything that I want. Gonna go for it. I was just looking for the Winnie Topiary and realised that's the wrong festival. Where's Winnie holding his balloon? Oh yes, that was Flower and Garden. Hi UK. This looks like the village we live in. Busy now. Busy France. Hi. Very popular. So clever. Here comes ours. How was Remy?
It was fun this time round.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
I forgot about the hand. I won't say that any more than that. But yes, forgot about the hand.
Yes, it frightened me and it made quite a lot of noise.
Yes, you did. Now we're just waiting for a photo pass, aren't we?
Yeah.
Outside of Remy's ride.
And then we're going to go and eat our way around
Yes,
the
we
world.
are. We're going to go back to Mexico and just walk and eat, walk and eat, walk and eat,
Yes.
walk and eat.
This holiday seems to be sponsored with Matchington t-shirts, but we've just found these in the port of entry shop, and it's Disney vans. You like this one? I think I'm going to get it in the extra large boys child. We've got pea and potato samosas. The hairs had to go up. I can't eat with my hair down. How was your pea and potato samosa?
It's delicious. Normally I'd eat it with just my hand, but they put a sauce on it, so I can't eat it with my hand. Someone said it was spicy. It's not spicy. It's really good. We're coming to Germany to get an apple strudel. I thought the queue was massive.
But it's not. The queue is for Snow White.
That's the queue for Snow White, not for the apple strudel.
Got some apple strudel now with some vanilla sauce.
How was your strudel?
Oh, it was delicious.
It was delicious. That vanilla sauce was very nice. It was kind of like thicker than custard.
It was. I just want to pop into the coochie
Caramel
just to see if they
coochie.
still have that gingerbread thing for
Okay.
later specials.
Oh, that was so nice.
Not my gingerbread cookie.
No,
You don't like that.
my apple strudel that I shared. I'm very nice like that. They
Excellent
They don't
news.
have it now.
No.
But the chap behind the counter said he heard it'll be coming back on the 2nd of September.
Yes.
That was the gingerbread cookie sandwich,
And we're still here, so
and we're still here.
I could be winning it live.
That'll be long in the past by the time you see this, but we shall report whether or not he was telling us a fib. Food and wine is always full of strange pricing, we find. Like those pea and ham samosas, well, they were like $5 or something. We've just come to Italy, haven't we?
Yes.
It's a cheese gnocchi and a margarita. The cheese gnocchi was $9.
But then I think we went, the last time we came in November, the like 5 bits of ravioli or something was $12. And you're going to love the watery cheese sauce.
There's my hand. There's like 10 bits of gnocchi for $9. It was really, really, really tasty. I didn't need any more. I think, like we said, we just wanted to pay less for what we had.
You will notice me sipping on my very large cup of ice water. The little fish and chip shop in London asked for 2 cups of water, and if anyone wants to know, they give you big ones, not teeny tiny ones. It just tastes like normal water. It's not chemical at all.
I'm better.
$3.50 less that you can't spend on treats. Totting it all up, sir. What did you get?
An apple crumble tart. It's warm, which I didn't expect. And I'm also surprised there's no cream or custard with it, but we'll see. Where are we? Some Appleseed Orchard in Canada. Very soft.
Which one's better, the apple from here or the apple from Germany?
I might need another bit to decide. Germany's better. They're different. Germany was like chunks of apple. This is like mashed apple.
Anyway, we're going on Soarin' again, and then we've got Soarin' between now and 1:30, and then we've got Frozen between 1 and 2. That's the shirt.
Oh, okay.
I want it. Where's it from?
The shirt the man's wearing. How was Nemo?
And we always get stuck on that ride.
Yeah.
It's a really cute little, like, it's basically like Ariel from the Magic Kingdom, but Nemo themed.
Yes.
And you get to sit in a little clamshell.
In the
And
cool air.
Big blue world. Gets
Lovely.
stuck in your head all day.
It does.
Um,
And now, talking of songs that'll get stuck in your head, we now have to go and do Frozen.
let it go. Elsa waves at me on this ride as well. Always.
Yes.
She always waves at me.
Very specifically waving at you.
Yes, just me.
We might go to Disney Springs in a bit.
Yeah.
We haven't had a Gideon's yet, which needs to be
haven't.
rectified.
Yes, it does.
And I feel wrong that we haven't had a nice
Yeah,
Gideon's.
unforgivable.
So, yeah, it is unforgivable. We need to immediately sort that out. Anyway,
We
we're going to
will.
go and do Frozen, and then we might head off to Disney Springs. And
Yeah,
then
but
who knows?
I think we're going to go around the world though and like check out the shops, because we've not like been into any of the shops or anything, so it was not instantaneous.
Someone wants Gideon's, but not that much apparently.
I do.
Let's see. Lightning lane for Frozen. Lightning lane for Frozen. Don't want to wait 75 minutes. You may get wet.
Snowman, come on, I know you do. Us is making that winter show. Summer snow for spending me and you. You, all of you. There's my I really know this song. Just for the first time
For my sister's magic night.
That's the bum of someone that's just been on Frozen. You had an accident on the ride? No. Tell your clothes that. We were just talking about country specific items. We were talking about Loungefly bags and ears, and here are some Norway ears.
We are going to International Gateway and we've never been to the boardwalk before, so we thought we will walk to one of the hotels at the boardwalk and get a bus to Disney Springs.
Ah, the Yacht and Beach Club. Sadly, not where we're staying, but we can pretend for a few moments. Nice lobby. Where's your buses? I can't film smells or ambiances, but both are delicious. Delicious? Both are wonderful. You always feel inferior when you go to a lovely hotel and have to ask them where the bus stop is. Like, we obviously don't know here because we're not staying. Help me, I'm lost. We made it.
And there's no like 58-hour queue that we have to come back in 3 days.
Is that a thing now?
We're just walking in.
Is that a thing now? Do you have to do like
Don't know.
virtual lines anymore? I
Maybe
mean, last
in the
year it was all the
evenings.
thing. Yum 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 yum.
It is delightful. It's like peanut butter and coffee mixed together.
Yours right now, here. 2 hands, don't drop
It's so good. Cinnamon, coffee, cake, cookie. It's so good.
Just hiding from the rain, and my cookie was absolutely delicious. I can't think of a better way to hide from the rain than to be eating Gideon's at the same time. I'm back from the toilet.
What is he moaning about now?
I was actually just saying that I enjoyed my cookie.
Oh,
So,
very nice.
so up yours. We've come into, I think it's called Ever After Jewelers in Disney Springs. No surprise because they sell bags, and we obviously have to look at every single Loungefly bag that's available.
Absolutely, sir.
Same bags, same ears, I think we see most places. It's all out. It's all gone. Just leaving Under Armour, where I purchased a bargain pair of shorts that were very bizarrely sized. They told me I was a size down from what I actually am, which is false, especially after a week of holiday, but I'll take it. We're walking back into Epcot. because Ellie saw a bag. She thought I'll wait for a bit. We left the park and then she suddenly had a panic that what if they sold out of every single one of them. So now we're going back to fetch it.
There's going to be some violence.
What if they haven't got any left?
Then I'm buying the Coach bag for $500.
It's $595. They won't sell it to you for $500.
But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do if...
They will definitely have it. There was loads earlier.
Okay.
It's not like... there is no... Because it was your choice not to buy it. There is no... Okay, so if they haven't got it, what's going to happen?
No, then you need to come up with a better alternative, sir.
No, because it was your fault. You didn't buy it.
It's not my fault. How very dare you.
You didn't want to carry it.
You didn't want to carry it for me. It's your fault.
I'm not going to carry it for you now.
Also, I was just saying to Mitchell, I don't know what's wrong with me today, but literally every 5 minutes I need to stop for a wee. I've got like a bladder like a grandma.
I've got to sit on all sorts of steps and curbs while you've been to the loo today. It's been great.
Well, you're the one complaining about how achy breaky your legs are today.
Yeah, I've got quite sore ankles today.
That's what happens when
That's because I keep having to stand up from curbs
40
and steps.
plus.
I don't know who you're referring to. I hope they've sold out of your bag. Phew, there's loads left.
There's not, there's only 4, sir. Now I've got to make sure it's the right one, that is not like battered. Now we go and check them ones. See, look, there's hardly any.
Quick, there's all these. How much do you think this piece of cardboard that you just display like this with some infinity stones on is?
Yeah, it's just... Oh, actually, they're not, they're pins.
Oh, they're pins?
They're pins. Okay, so I understand more now, but we just thought it was a display purpose piece of crap that you just put up.
$15.
I said, what did I say, 25? It's actually $40, but now I understand why, because they are all of them are pins.
Okay.
Surely you'd have to wear all of them at the same time.
To give context.
I mean, maybe you could get a sash, like Brownie Guides. What the heck is this neckline?
Oh, doesn't the sky look lovely? We were just about to go and get some mac and cheese for dinner. They do a plant-based one, but it might get a bit wet. It's very windy, so I think rain is imminent.
Hello, we've got some more food. This is sort of like dinner time now, but we have got the chili cheese, mac and cheese. It's all plant-based, so it's plant-based chili, plant-based mac and cheese.
Raining.
We've been held hostage.
These sunglasses are not coating required. I really want to do Guardians again. It's currently $14 each per person. Do I want to do it again for $28? Like, we had a conversation if there was anything that you'd actually pay for. Like, if you could only pay, you had to pay for it, or you couldn't ride it.
If they got rid of all the standby lines and you had to choose like a ride that you had to pay for, mine would easily be Flight of Passage.
Okay, yeah. I'd pay to go on. I know it's Universal, but I'd pay for Hagrid's if I had to.
I would pay for Hagrid's too.
I don't know what our itinerary looks like, but if we only have one more, if we only had one more Epcot day, and I couldn't get a virtual,
then yes, we would.
Time,
if we
then
couldn't
I'd pay
get a
for it.
virtual queue, then yes, we would pay for it.
But it was very easy this morning, so I don't foresee it being any more difficult later on. I mean, it's really, really busy in the parks every day, and I was able to get boarding group 20 just by being prepared at 7 o'clock.
My weather app says it's currently not raining.
Yeah,
so
you need a new weather app, mate.
It's the weather app that comes with the phone.
It's rubbish. But yeah, I mean, if the rain clears, I don't know what we'll do, but there's every chance we might see you back in the hotel.
Maybe. Back in the same spot in the room.
Here we are. It got very wet.
It did get very wet.
Because we couldn't do Harmonious tonight because of the weather. We're going to go to Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Then we'll hop on the monorail.
On the monorail, which we never get to do anymore.
We'll go on the monorail back to Epcot to do Harmonious, weather depending, but hopefully it's nicer tomorrow.
Food.
More food. That's another thing we were saying is the difference between like coming in November, December and this time. It's a bit colder, obviously, but you get more consistent weather.
Yeah.
Like we enjoyed walking around at night time, even if you got an extra layer on.
What was your favourite thing that you ate today?
Do you mean apart from Gideon's? Apart from Gideon's.
Apart from Gideon's, what was your favourite thing?
Well, my favourites, I think everything I had I enjoyed though, because the samosas were nice, the mac and cheese was nice, and the gnocchi was nice. Like all the savoury things were nice. And the two desserts we had were nice as well. So
Well,
it's very
you
hard.
had two, I had,
Yeah.
I had
What
one.
do you think? What was your favourite? If you can possibly pick.
I think probably
They're all
the pea and potato.
Samosas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Followed closely by. Closely followed by.
Closely followed by.
Yep. The mac and cheese.
Followed closely by. Just like, stay away! Help! Yeah, it'll be a fun day tomorrow.
Magic Kingdom. We're gonna like take it easy tomorrow.
Do some photo passes.
Do some photo passes.
Yep.
Get some photos. I think I'd like to like queue up and meet Winnie as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
now that you can.
I got a special outfit.
Yes, and it is special.
It's very nice.
Okay.
All right then.
Do you know what? It gets so like sad when you get to this. It's another day gone. Like, stop it.
Life.
That is life.
Sorry, mate.
Okay.
But
that's true. It does happen.
we enjoy
anyway,
it while it's here.
We'll have another good one tomorrow. So thanks for watching again, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.